What is up, Midway Mayhem fans? This is Dan, and we are checking in from Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort for the dedication ceremony of Disney Skyliner. There's a lot to see and do. Let's go!
Well, good morning, everybody. How are we doing today? Alright, my name is Stephen Lim. I'm one of the Walt Disney World ambassadors, and on behalf of the entire Walt Disney World transportation team, we'd like to thank you for joining us on this morning for a very, very historic day. For almost 50 years, transportation has been an integral part of the guest experience here at Walt Disney World. Walt Disney himself was actually a champion of pushing the boundaries and being among the first to present innovative ways of travel. From the monorail to our fleet of watercrafts to our buses, and today we are excited to add the newest magical transportation experience to the mix, the Disney Skyliner. With nearly 300 cabins, 5 loading stations, and 22 fun character themes, these vibrant, eye-catching gondolas bring Disney magic to the sky like never before. Now, to kick off this momentous occasion, please help me in welcoming Senior Vice President of Walt Disney World Resorts, Thomas Maslow.
Good morning, everyone. I can't tell you how much I have been looking forward to this moment. I have literally been looking forward to this moment for months. And as some of you may notice by my funny accent, I grew up in Austria. That is not Australia, no kangaroos there, but lots of mountains. And seeing gondolas and cable cars brings back some of my most cherished childhood memories of just wonderful family vacations. So, like the rest of the Walt Disney Company, I'm really delighted to see this mode of transportation coming to what I believe is the most magical place on earth right here in Central Florida, Walt Disney World Resort. And yes, give it up. And of course, you know, this is a wonderful new addition to Walt Disney World Resort as we constantly change and evolve to improve our guest experience all the time. And the Disney Skyliner joins really recent expansions such as Grand Destino Tower at Disney's Coronado Springs Resorts, and I recognize some familiar faces from our opening in July. If you haven't seen it, please go and try it. It joins the NBA experience at Disney Springs, an amazing experience. If you haven't seen it, please go and do it. And of course, the most immersive galactic experience I have personally ever seen and experienced in my life, Star Wars Galaxies Edge at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Just unforgettable. Now, we also have, of course, here at Walt Disney World, a lot on the horizon. I'm thinking about next week, Tuesday, October 1st, the new all-nighttime spectacular at Epcot. And not to forget, on the way in today, it reminded me, Disney's Riviera Resort with its own Skyliner station opening up in December. How about that? So, as you can see, this is really part of our continuous investment in truly transforming Walt Disney World and getting us ready for our 50th anniversary in 2021. But I love the Skyliner, ladies and gentlemen. I love the Skyliner because it is so much more than just getting from point A to B. It is an experience. It is an incredible experience that you all will hopefully take advantage of in a few minutes. And our cast and their families were able to preview this experience. And some of the words I remember as they were getting off was incredible, memorable, peaceful, tranquil, serene, bird's eye views. But what was really my favorite with our cast is that they specifically coined the phrase Disney Skyliner hair, because of the beautiful breeze that you experience as you go through the sky. And truly, you really get a whole new appreciation of Walt Disney World when you see it from up there. It's just amazing how we transport our guests to the Hollywood Studios and Epcot. Now remember, the Disney Skyliner is connecting 4 of our most beloved resorts and an additional 5 within walking distance for a total of 9 Disney World resorts connected to the Disney Skyliner. It is just simply incredible. And of course, as you can see, I love the Skyliner, but because I have the privilege and chance every day in working with and supporting our transportation organization. I love Disney Transportation. And now it gives me great pleasure to introduce someone to tell us more and celebrate Disney Transportation. My dear friend and wonderful Disney executive, ladies and gentlemen, help me to welcome to the stage our Vice President of Transportation, Alison Armour.
Thank you, Thomas, and good morning. Welcome, everyone. Here at Walt Disney World, transportation is one of the keys to the guest experience, and it's one of the many ways, as you heard Thomas mention, that we are working to transform our business. Because we know just how important transportation is, we try to make every experience as magical and as Disney as possible. And I can assure you, the Skyliner achieves both and sets a new level of transformation across our resort. We often hear from guests who still remember coming here as children and that first glimpse of the castle from the side of a ferry boat or a window of a monorail, and the sense of wonder it created for them. In fact, our guests associate something special with every form of transportation here at our resort, from the banter of our bus drivers to the humor of our skippers and the incredible knowledgeable cast members that drive our minivan fleet. We couldn't be prouder of our cast who work to provide such positive experiences as our guests traverse this resort. As Walt himself once so famously said, you can dream, create, design, and build the most wonderful place in the world, but it takes people to make the dream a reality. Our transportation cast embody Walt's vision. They have the honor of making magic on each and every journey for our guests, so it is only fitting that they be among the very first to welcome our Skyliner to the transportation family. Please join me in welcoming from every mode across our resort, our cast members.
Often, the most magical of things happen above our heads. Yes, right? In the sky. Fireworks sparkle, fairies fly, and the very stars we wish upon reside. I even have a little magic of my own. I don't want to brag, but I do. I am Skylar, the conductor of the Skyliner, and it is with the highest of spirits that I speak to all of you today. For a new kind of magic is soon to grace the sky, the Disney Skyliner. It is no secret that at Walt Disney World, the journey is half the fun, with guests singing the praises of the monorail, minivans, watercrafts, and more. Today, we are excited to add the Disney Skyliner to the list of offerings. Now, the story behind the Skyliner, the Disney Skyliner, starts, like many others, with a wish, right? With a wish. Now, some of my friends, my Disney friends, they dreamed of the ability to fly off on any adventure they desired. And because of the hard work of many, that dream is going to become a reality. The dreams of flight are soon to become a reality through the Disney Skyliner, the most magical flight on Earth. Now, before we take off, these dreamers are here today, and they are going to help all of our dreams of flight come true. Do you want to meet them?
Yeah.
I said, do you want to meet them?
Yeah.
I thought so. Please welcome my friends who are very excited that their stories are in the sky from the beautiful islands of Hawaii, Stitch! The fastest racer around, Vanellope Von Schweetz! The fierce protector of Zootopia, Judy Hopps! Our favorite marvelous mover, Clarabelle Cow! And finally, our two pals who know the sky's the limit when it comes to dreams. so fast. No, we're going to need the help of all of you. Everyone here. Where are my ambassadors? Stephen, Allison, Thomas, get up here. I need you. All right, now, though powerful, my magic alone isn't enough for a feat this big. So I'm going to need all of your help. We need everyone here to look deep inside themselves, find their inner magic, and believe in it, so we can all make the Disney Skyliner fly. Can you help me say yes?
Yes!
Good. Focus. Focus with all of your heart and repeat after me. Dreams take flight.
Dreams take flight.
Pretty good, but louder. Dreams take flight. One more time. Everyone, believe in it. Dreams take flight. Yes. Oh, everyone, you did very, very good. You did excellent. But I can feel it. It's almost there. Mickey and Minnie, should we say those lines again? Let's try it. Everyone, once again with feeling. Dreams take flight.
We hope your journey on the Disney Skyliner is a magical one. Now we invite you to experience for yourselves the most magical flight on Earth.
Alrighty guys, so we have Katiana here and she is going to be speaking with us about some amazing Skyliner merchandise. Hello, good to see you.
Hi, nice to have you here.
Thank you. And what do we have here? I see all sorts of neat, interesting things. Can you tell me about it?
Yes, here we have an array assortment of family focused Skyliner merchandise. As you see, we have a little bit of everything for the family and for the Disney fan. Starting off, we have some ornaments here, really cool, with our characters that are actually featured on the cabins themselves. As you see them up, they are here. So you have Star Wars, you have Mickey, Minnie, Haunted Mansion, with more to come as the holiday season starts off. We have a pin set. So we actually have a Disney Skyliner limited release mystery pin collection. So you'll get 2 random pins in here, and here you can see the 8 different pins that we have to offer. Very exciting. We have a pass holder pin for those AP pass holders that you could use for pin trading or keep forever.
Okay.
You have magic bands. We have some limited edition magic bands as well as DVC exclusive magic bands. And then we have our tees. Very excited to be able to offer you guys youth tee, men's tee, women's tee, which I'm sporting today.
Yes.
As well as girls tee and an AP exclusive long sleeve hoodie. We keep going here. We have our buttons, which are super cute with Mickey and Minnie art. We have a lanyard, keep your ID here.
That's kind of neat, actually. I like that. It looks very nice.
It's also jaded, so it's very special to when the Skyliner has opened up. We have baseball tee with some details, and my
that's
personal
neat.
favorite, the socks. The socks here, colorful, and includes cabin colors, and it says my way or the skyway.
That is so awesome.
So super excited about the socks. They really make that pop of color.
And then we got some other stuff
And
down
then
that
we
way.
have some other stuff.
And we'll
down
get there in
this
just
way.
1 second, I think. We gotta wait for everybody else. But so far, out of the things that you have right here, is there one that you really think is gonna be more popular than the others?
I think the pins, they're always a great collectible. So we're excited to not only have pass holder pins, but not shown here, we have our day of pin as well.
Very nice.
So I think that one is always a good one that everybody wants the first day.
Okay.
So our first day of opening will be Sunday, the 29th. So 2 days from now, so we're super excited to see everything.
Nice, and I guarantee you they're gonna sell out too. All right, so we moved down to the next booth, and Katiana has joined us again. Again, we have more merchandise. Woo!
Yes, we do. So we have here a couple toys, little gondolas. They even open up. How cute! We also have this is actually our AP exclusive toy. So we have Star Wars, and then as the girls' tee here with some glitter and making mini art. The women's tee features all of the stations. So and then our pass holder hoodie.
Nice.
Very lightweight. Has your little hood, and it has pass holder and the date. We have a collectible poster, and one of my other personal favorites, the mug.
The mug. You gotta have the coffee mug.
You have to have your coffee mug to take home and collect.
Very neat. Katiana, thank you so much for speaking with us. I cannot wait to actually take a ride on the Skyliner, but you have some beautiful merchandise, and hopefully it does very well for you guys.
I hope you have a nice flight.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Tatiana from Disney World. How fun with fun. So this is kind of a new idea of park shuttle. And then the song is really funny because you guys know a little feel that maybe what? Well, we can sing.
Oh man, I love talking to this guy every single time. I know I say it, but Steven is here at the Skyliner, and we have some amazing savings and offerings going on at the Walt Disney World Resort going on. Can you tell me about it?
Well, hey, fall's a great time to be here at Walt Disney World. I've been here 21 years, and it's still one of my favorite seasons, from the events like Epcot International Food and Wine Festival, now going on through November 23rd, to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. I mean, as a child, I wanted to be Luke Skywalker, so to fly the Millennium Falcon, you pull down on the hyperspace level, that blew my mind.
Yep.
It was truly this amazing land. But we do talk about fall savings. If you're a resident, you can take advantage of some really great fall savings here. Not only the Magic Your Way ticket that's going to take place, you can visit the parks at 2, 3, 4, things after noon.
Okay.
So if you want to sleep in a little bit, come out to the parks later in the day, you can do that. But one of the best ones is you can save 20% on select hotel rooms, including those on the Disney Skyliner line, now through November 7th. And you can find out these deals, plus there's like a great seasonal resident ticket as well. Go to disneyworld.com/special-offers. Again, disneyworld.com/special-offers, and that's going to get you some really great deals. And there's other things that are ongoing all the time. But again, a great way, if you're a Florida resident, to come out here and enjoy the magic of fall at Walt Disney World.
Now, of course, we want to talk about the residents and whatnot. They are a core group of members that come to the parks. Is there anything for our guests that are from out of seas and whatnot, or just regular deals that we could find some
They
too?
can take advantage of that 20% off discount too.
Okay, so they're
again, if you go to that page, disneyworld.com/special-offers, you can find out all those deals that are going on, and that 20% is a great thing. But again, if you're in the backyard here, come on out, experience the magic. I love Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. I can't wait to go this weekend because we're going to say farewell to Illuminations, Reflections of Earth. I was there on opening night, and now I get to go back and see it on closing night. And then Epcot Forever, which debuts on October 1st. It means a lot to me because I love Epcot. I've been a big fan of Epcot ever since I first visited here at age 7. So to see the excitement that's going to be on the horizon at Epcot, I can't wait. And when you ride Disney Skyliner, you can see some really cool and unique views views of Epcot that I have never seen before. I loved it.
Yeah, and I could even see fireworks and whatnot, so as you're going through the Skyliner and whatnot, great opportunities. I personally have spent way too much money at Epcot International Food and Wine Festival, and I've seen, of course, the last couple shows of Illuminations. I will be there for the last one, and I'll be there for the brand new one when it opens up. Stephen, thank you so much for speaking with us, and have a wonderful day. Alrighty guys, so we're here with Trevor, and Trevor, you have some amazing stuff behind you, like the Skyliner, and we're gonna get technical on this interview. Can you tell me about the Skyliner a little bit in detail?
Sure, absolutely. It's our newest transportation offering here at Walt Disney World, where we have 3 different lines that transport guests high in the sky to different areas around property that connects Disney's Hollywood Studios, Epcot Resort, and then 4 different resorts.
So
Epcot theme park and 4 different resorts.
So why is the Skyliner so vital though? Why is it such an important piece of transportation when it comes to the Walt Disney World Resort?
Well, it's part of the comprehensive transportation network. Walt Disney was a fan of transportation. He loved all things transportation. Innovative transportation, transportation that was integrated and that was all working together. And that's exactly what this is. It's one transportation offering that works in conjunction with the others so guests can enjoy an experience while they travel around property.
Okay. Now I've asked some other cast members what their favorite line is. Do you have a personal favorite?
So I like all of them. I know that I'm not supposed to give exactly that because I always can't just say that, but each one is such a different opportunity. You know, I really like flying through Caribbean Beach Resort and seeing the beautiful rooftops and the property there. And I really like flying into Epcot and seeing all of the exciting things that are coming to Epcot. But I would say probably for me, riding to Disney's Art of Animation and Disney's Pop Century is they're all peaceful, but flying over Hourglass Lake like that, I would have to say is probably my favorite.
Yeah, I've had a couple of people say flying over the lake is a beautiful thing, and it's really beautiful at sunset or night as well. We have the opportunity with the Skyliner to see fireworks and other key aspects and icons.
Absolutely. So during the hours that we are, some guests we've had previews have already mentioned that they've been able to see some of the offerings on entertainment on property.
Very nice. Now we have how many cabins officially?
About 300.
Okay, about 300. And then one of the other questions I had, obviously we're in Florida, we have weather, and I'm not talking heat. I don't want to talk or beat that like a dead horse because I don't believe in that. I think these things are air conditioned as far as like the wind coming through. There's plenty of wind coming there. It keeps everybody nice and cool. But when it comes to lightning, is there a standard procedure, say like 5 miles out when we'll start thinking about shutting this down, or how do we go about with that?
Absolutely. With all of our opportunities and our offerings on property, all modes of transportation, our attractions, our pools, everything that we do, certainly Disney focuses on safety more than anything. So we have teams that look at the weather and are advising us on the weather. So we have many procedures on what to do when lightning is a certain distance away. Our cabins certainly have lightning detection systems on them. Even though that happens, we will pause during lightning that is close by. Lots of opportunities and lots of procedures to be able to ensure that guests need to go or get to where they need to go.
Of course, Trevor, we know safety is #1 for Disney, and these transportation systems is just going to add to already the amazing monorail, the boats that we have, everything else like that. So I'm really excited to have this open officially. Thank you for speaking with us.
Thank you very much. I'm excited you're here, and I hope you really enjoy the lines.
Alright guys, so we're here with Sybil, and we have some amazing stuff to talk about in regards to the Disney resorts like Riviera, Caribbean Beach Resort, and more. Can you tell me about what we have going on?
Well, the 2 that you missed, Pop Century and Disney's Art of Animation Resort. So we're so excited about Disney Skyliner. Not only the vistas of views, it's just wonderful, beautiful. Almost 300 cabins taken to the sky, half of which have great themes and great storylines, so we're super excited about that. What's really great is that we're connecting every price point from a hotel perspective to 2 theme parks, Epcot and Hollywood Studios. When you think about our value product, you think about Disney's Art of Animation, such immersive storytelling. Also Pop Century Resort. If you want a moderate experience from a price point perspective, you have Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort, which is where we're right behind it. So very beautiful. And then coming this December 16th, Disney's Riviera Resort. Vacation ownership property available to all guests to rent. And we're very excited. 300 different rooms, really beautiful immersive story based on the European influence from Walt's travels throughout Europe. We are excited about it. We couldn't be more happy.
Now, of course, we're here for the Skyliner, and that's located right next to some of your resorts. Now, can you tell me about a benefit of having the Skyliner right next to the resorts?
Access. right? I mean, you think about Walt Disney World, we are the size of San Francisco. We're twice the size of Manhattan. We're big, we're spread out. So having access to two theme parks and also just getting to Epcot and the International Gateway area, you now have access to the restaurants on the boardwalk. So great dining, great entertainment, and of course just it's an attraction in and of itself.
Yeah.
When you get in those Skyliner cabins, you are just immersed in the beauty and wonder of Walt Disney World, and the views that you see, you will see nowhere else.
Yeah. Now I gotta ask, there's a lot of different resorts on property and whatnot. Is there one that really stands out in your mind as kind of a special gem to your heart?
You know what? I'm a big fan of Animal Kingdom personally because I actually am a Disney Vacation Club member and I own there. But I gotta tell you, one of my new favorites as I look at all the work coming is Disney's Riviera Resort.
Yeah.
It is gonna be so very beautiful. I liken it to the Grand Floridian, almost like a sister resort to the Grand. I mean, in terms of just being beautiful and opulent, but also really approachable. And also, we have everything from a tower studio that sleeps 2 to a grand villa that sleeps 12. And so just the opportunity to really bring my entire family or just my husband and I to get away for a quick weekend, you couldn't ask for more in a beautiful product like that. And it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. Think about Topolino, which is actually Italian for Mickey Mouse, and having this amazing view from the sky. They're going to have a great character breakfast. It's going to be a really, really fun place to be. And as a member and also as someone who just likes to come for the weekend with my husband, I cannot wait.
Yeah, I fully agree. Again, thank you so much when it comes to speaking to us about the resorts. Is there one final thing you might be able to add about the future of the resorts?
There's just more coming. As we think about going into our 50th anniversary in 2021, there's so much more coming. From a resort perspective, a theme park perspective, now is the best time to visit Walt Disney World. Now, come right now and enjoy yourself and come back in the future.
Yeah,
there's so much here.
Thank you so much for speaking with us. I'm really excited to hopefully try out some of the resorts soon, so thank you so much.
I can't wait. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Alrighty guys, the time has come. We're about to ride the Skyliner our very first time. As we step inside, well, it's not hot. Plain and simple, it doesn't feel hot. Feels kind of breezy in here, kind of nice. But we're about to do this.
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. Now get ready to travel back in time and enter the animated worlds of Disney. We remain seated until the doors automatically open. When exiting the cabin, please supervise children, collect your belongings, and watch your step. Thank you for flying with us. Por favor, permanezcan sentados hasta que las puertas.
Alrighty, so here we go. Our second ride on a Skyliner. And again, we step in and now we are heading back to the Caribbean Beach Resort area.
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Pop Century Resort and Disney's Art of Animation Resort. We are on our way to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort with connecting flights to Disney's Hollywood Studios and Epcot International Gateway. We are now gliding over Hourglass Lake. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the most magical flight on Earth. Please remain seated until the doors automatically open. When exiting the cabin, please supervise children, collect your belongings, and watch your step. Thank you for flying with us. Por favor, permanezcan sentados hasta que las puertas se abran automáticamente. Al salir de la cabina, por favor, cuide su
Alright, so here we go. We're about to do this again. So this time we are heading towards Hollywood Studios.
Disney Skyliner at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. We're flying to Disney's Hollywood Studios. Please remain seated until the doors automatically open. When exiting the cabin, please supervise children, collect your belongings, and watch your step. Thank you for flying with us. Por favor, permanezcan sentados hasta que las puertas se abran automáticamente. Al salir de la cabina, por favor, cuide a sus pequeñitos, reúna sus pertenencias y observe sus pasos. Gracias por volar.
All right, so it's time to leave Hollywood Studios. We're boarding the Skyliner again, heading back to the Caribbean Beach Resort.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Hollywood Studios. We are on our way to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort with connecting flights to Epcot International Gateway, Disney's Pop Century Resort, and Disney's Art of Animation Resort. We hope you enjoyed your visit to Hollywood today. Now wave goodbye to your adoring fans below. Bye! Please remain seated until the doors automatically open. When exiting the cabin, please supervise children, collect your belongings, and watch your
now time for the final Skyliner of the day, the one that heads towards Epcot. And here we go, into our final Skyliner.
Enjoy your flight.
A couple things I did want to point out. If you notice, there is an emergency call box right over there for a push button for help. So just in case if something happens, well, they've got you covered.
Welcome aboard, Islanders. You are on the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. We're flying to Disney's Riviera Resort with continuing flights to Epcot. Hold on to your straw hats. We are about to enter the heart of the Caribbean. We are now sailing over Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort, home to a collection of tropical villages inspired by the colorful architecture and lifestyle of the Caribbean islands. Ciao, bonjour, and bienvenue. Hello, and welcome to Disney's Riviera Resort. If you are traveling to Epcot, please remain on board. Please remain seated until the doors automatically open. When exiting the cabin, please supervise children, collect your belongings, and watch your step. Thank you for flying with us. Por favor, permanezcan sentados hasta que las puertas se abren automáticamente. Al salir de la cabina, por favor, cuide a sus pequeñitos.
Alright, so we're going to be staying on and heading over to Epcot. Going to be staying on, if you don't mind, sir. Thank you, sir. So again, for this one, it's kind of a mid-station. They stop you, and then you continue on to Epcot. But it's kind of nice in here. Again, I want to point out these vents up here, they're open, and it feels like there's actually a very nice breeze in here. Like, I have not sweat one bit. This is no BS, no bias, no whatever. I'm actually doing okay. It's 90-something degrees in Florida right now, and I'm not sweating. So yes, good stuff. Cabins are nice, roomy. And we're about to head on over to Epcot now.
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Riviera Resort. If you're just joining us, we are on our way to Epcot. Ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the most magical flight on Earth. Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments, we will be taking a scenic spin around the Skyliner turn station. Please remain seated. This station was designed for turning only. Thank you for flying with us. Por favor, permanezcan sentados hasta que las puertas se abran automáticamente. Al salir de la cabina, por favor, cuide a sus pequeñitos.
The last leg of the trip, we're heading home. And if you don't mind, I'd like a cabin without a decal if possible, please. Again, we're heading back to the Caribbean Beach Resort. We made our way all the way over to Epcot. This is the station. Again, plenty of detail all over the place. Looks beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Miss. Thank you.
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Epcot International Gateway. We're flying to Disney's Riviera Resort with a final stop at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. We hope you enjoyed your visit to Epcot and World Showcase. Did you learn how to say hello in a different language today? We are now approaching the Skyliner turn station. While this special station was designed just for turning, other Skyliner stations were designed to complement their unique environments. From the glamour of Disney's Hollywood studios to the laid-back islands of Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. In just a few moments, we will be arriving at Disney's Riviera Resort, a Disney vacation club. As one of the most picturesque vacation destinations in the world, the European Riviera has fascinated and inspired many great artists over the centuries, including Walt Disney himself. Welcome to Disney's Riviera Resort. If you are traveling to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort, Disney's Hollywood Studios, Disney's Pop Century Resort, or Disney's Art of Animation Resort, please remain on board. Please remain seated until the doors automatically open. When exiting the cabin, please supervise children, collect your belongings, and watch your step. Thank you for flying with us. Por favor, permanezcan sentados hasta que las puertas se abren automáticamente. Al salir de la cabina, por favor, cuide sus pequeñitos.
So again, we're making the turn, heading back towards Caribbean Beach Resort.
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Riviera Resort, a Disney vacation club. If you are just joining us, we are on our way to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort with connecting flights to Disney's Hollywood Studios, Disney's Pop Century Resort, and Disney's Art of Animation Resort. Say bon voyage to the Mediterranean. We are about to go island hopping at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. Welcome to the islands of Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. All passengers must disembark or transfer at this station. Thank you. We hope you enjoyed the most magical flight on Earth. Please remain seated until the doors automatically open. When exiting the cabin, please supervise children, collect your belongings, and watch your step. Thank you for flying with us.
Well, guys, that's going to do it for us here from the Disney Skyliner, the transportation system that takes you all over the Walt Disney World property. Gotta say, I actually truly enjoyed it. It's not air conditioned, but it's fast enough that the wind coming through actually makes it enjoyable. I can say this, no bias, no BS whatsoever. It is enjoyable. It's comfortable. The views are great. We did it during the day. I would really like to do it at sunset or at nighttime to see some of the fireworks. But overall, I do enjoy this transportation system. I do think it is very vital to have transportation throughout all the parks and resorts, and the Skyliner does a very good job. Of course, that's going to do it for me here from Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort for the Disney Skyliner. We'll see you out on the Midway, guys. Bye.